Alright, we are back. And I assure everyone, when the day is done, I will have the store 100% cleaned. Yeah, let's just get started with it, you know? Nothing else to do but to do it, right? And imagine what this store is gonna look like, man. Fully cleaned, no more crap all over the floor, like, it's gonna look so good. But then I'm gonna feel so empty, because then what's my life at that point? My life without this game is nothing. I have fully dedicated my entire life to this game. Any other game just is not interesting at all to me. I don't know what I would do. I mean, how would I live without hearing this walking sound? How would I go on my day without hearing the bass drops in this game, man? I mean, do I even want to finish this game? Like, what if I just reset the game right now? Like, just imagine, what if okay, maybe I'm gonna try to beat my record. I'm gonna, in one sitting, beat the entirety of this game. I don't care if it sounds insane, I'm going to do it. I'll miss 300 days of work, I'll be fired, I'll be living in a dumpster because I can't afford to pay rent, but at least I'll know I did it. I'll be like Squidward, in that one episode where he got fired. Spare change. Spare change, ma'am. I'm gonna be walking around Walmart, I'm gonna see some junk on the floor, and I'm just gonna immediately think, you need to pick that up, you need to put it back in its right space. Grun. Cable. What if this game actually does that? Like, you know, I come into the game thinking, I hate cleaning, but then when I'm done with the game and it's like, I must clean everything now. With just 23 people gathered, the chance 2 people share a birthday exceeds 50%. You know, I think in the entirety of my life, I've only ever shared a birthday with one other person I went to school with. Guess I got a bit of a unique birthday in that sense. And, you know, unfortunately for me, that other kid was a popular kid, so no one cared about me and my birthday. I never was a big birthday person. Oh, this package is damaged. Do y'all see that little hole on top? Y'all see that? Sushi. But yeah, like, he was like one of those guys who was on the football team. Him and all of his buddies would always make big old elaborate plans for their birthdays, and meanwhile I'm over here like, my mom's gonna have cake if anyone wants cake. And like, my birthdays, I grew up poor, so I couldn't really afford big extravagant birthdays like that, so unfortunate for me, but that's just life. You don't control what wage your parents are, so. Plus, you know, poorer parents tend to have more time with their kids, so I appreciated having time with my parents. You know, being able to get to know who they are is nice. Don't want to grow up like Remy Boxaplenty, you know, where my parents are just always working. And it's kind of like a give and take, or not really give and take, but people talk about how, man, I wish I had rich parents growing up. I wish I was rich. I wish my parents were just wealthy millionaires. And it's like, You know, I've heard a few horror stories in regards to that. You know, kids growing up not knowing who their parents are because they're working too much to spend time with them and stuff like that. You know, I'm a little bit thankful that my parents were just regular old people in that sense. No one in my family is rich. We're a medium income household at best, and I'm alright with that, you know? As long as I've got a roof over my head, food on the table, I'm fine. That's just what the poor people say. Once you've lived with money, you couldn't imagine life without it. Damn, got the hops. Yeah! No one in Walmart runs like this. As a Walmart employee, I've never seen anyone move like this before. Maybe when it's time for them to clock out and leave. And that's how I run, you know? Just get out of my way, I'm out, I'm done. Do I have another one of these going? I think I do, right? I do not. I do now. Okay, ramen. Whoa. Got some major air there. What was that all about? I took to the sky. Reishi milk? I did it again. Am I like somehow clipping off this and just up to the sky? Oil. Juice. Do I have no other juice started? Oh. Alright. Now let's finish cleaning up all this. I started it a while ago. I moved on to other things. So the shampoo. This is so nice, man. Just running around, not having to worry about where did I put it. Bam. I was not a big fan of the ability when I first read it, but using it, it's like, this is nice. Nice. Okay, shampoo. Up top. Frame. Right there. Fish. Sugar. Where did I put? Oh, right here. know if you were to organize, you would know where your stuff would go. Shut up, nerd. I know what would make my life easier. At least with books, like there's really no organization to it. It's just, throw them up there. I'm sure there's someone out there who has a good organization of their books. Just like there's people out there who have a good organization of their stores, but I am not that person. Maybe there are. This game is pretty new. Like, aside from Puffer, I'm the only one who I know that plays this. Played, I guess. He seemed like he wasn't going to return or whatever. In the history of ever. I'm not a quitter, though, so I will continue to play. I'll finish when I start. Unless it's boring, then I don't. Okay, green apple. Greenland sharks live for 400 years. Now, does that Greenland sharks, are those an actual breed of shark, or are those just sharks in Greenland? I can't say I know much about the aquatic lives. I, in fact, know basically nothing about them. I'm gonna go until I get 40. I think I wasted too much on... Well, I need to do the 10%. What is the 10% odds? I mean, those are good odds. I like those odds. I'd use another 10% odds. Only to find out that by 10% it means 10%, 10%, 10%. Maybe the low roll one should be 25%? But that's just me talking. What am I saying? I'm just someone who plays the game. Right. Okay, let's get all this cleaner taken care of. Let's just go shelf by shelf now. And see how that works out for us. I said I would do that, but here I am continuing to ignore. You're all gonna learn I have a tendency of going into autopilot mode when I play games like this, where I'm just chit-chatting and not paying attention to what I really say. Like, I know what I'm saying, but I don't understand what I'm saying, if that makes sense. I don't have all the time in the world to really... Like, I have plenty of time. I'm gonna be able to finish this, no problem. But I have a bit of a busy night planned, so... I I can't say I'm gonna be playing this game all throughout the day. Dude, the fact that I got 6 hours of recording from this game in just one day is crazy. I've never played the game that much when it first came out. There's been very few and far between games that I've actually been this addicted to. Come in here, fish. The Muddle-Headed Wombat. A classic children's story, you know? We've all grew up with this, right? I wonder if it was hard for him to come up with all the names of the books, because he couldn't use any real books for legal reasons, but it does feel like a bit of gibberish at times, though. Darren. You'll all be happy to know I made the decision of eating before I started playing, so you should be hearing me eat. I don't know if it really bothers many people, but I just know that there are people out there who they'll hear chewing in the microphone and they just go, "Stop! Stop it!" And you know, in the interest of being a good YouTuber, I shall cease the chewing. Unless one day I forget, in which case I just forgot. Speaking of forgetting, where the hell did I put flour? Okay, I messed up here, clearly. So some of these can be merged. I just need to figure out what happened here. Okay, that's because I don't really know what I did wrong here. Okay. I caught it. I'm sure I never made that mistake. There were people yelling at me in the comments. What are you doing? You imbecile! Chipples. And to that I say, well, the joke's on you. All of this footage is being recorded before I even post 1 of 3 episodes. Today I did release a second episode, and the rest will just be whenever. I'm gonna have a rhythm to it though. There's gonna be a method to this madness, don't worry. tea. Some Burger King premium beer. Now in a 6-pack. Shiatsu Hang red wine. Waher. I mean, yeah, that's just what I said I was gonna do. Come to me. Red chili sauce. Bam. Bam. Objects with mass cannot reach the speed of light. Good to know. Book. Pizza. Book, pizza, 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 book, pizza. Okay, let's go. Some spicy roni pizza. And books. This is the last of the blue currant book, I believe. Yeah. Make some buckets. I'm gonna recommend this game to Fang, because I think she would enjoy it. Like, it's such an easy game to stream. It's such a mindless game. You just play, turn off your brain, and get to it. Interact with the chats and stuff. If I was a bigger streamer, that is to say, if I was a big streamer in any sense, I would happily stream this game. Unfortunately though, whenever I stream I get crickets. And maybe by the time this video goes out, I will be more popular, so everyone will be thinking, what are you doing, dude? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You've got plenty of viewers. Sugar-free lemon cake. This will go right to here. And you know, to everyone out there, if you're like me, who you mainly use YouTube for background noise, you can happily use this. I mean, this is like a really low attention game. This is a pastry. I say that as I'm struggling to find something. But I mean, yeah, this game you could just throw on the background for background noise, hop on your video game of choice, and just go for it. Okay, sharp cheddar, where does this thing go? Where did I put this? Okay, now that I've got 40, bam! Ooh. After using the skill, there's a 25% chance the cooldown resets immediately? Hell yeah! Let's go! Let's do it. Alright. Where's another book? Living Green. Let's go. Calories. Uh, 25% chance? No. Okay. Bidet. This is not a bidet. No there. USB. Oh, come on, man. I was wondering if you cut the entire shelf there. I was like, no. No, please. I beg of thee, no. Don't make me undo all my hard work, please. There are about 3 trillion trees on Earth, but more than 15 billion are estimated to disappear each year. Yep, that's deforestation, sounds about right. Everyone needs books, and books require trees, and you know, that leads to deforestation and tragedy and depression. We all get sad because we all love trees. Okay. That was a weird little sound. It means that the sticker worked, or our cooldown got reset, but still, like... Alright. Shampoo. Book. Burr. Alright. Some pasty ham. I like prosciutto. Prosciutto's one of the meats that I don't eat often, but when I do, I thoroughly enjoy it. Whoops. I thoroughly enjoy it. You know what else have foods like that where you don't eat it often, but when you do, you're just like, oh, man. Mmm. I think the key to enjoying food properly is to not eat your favorite food as much, because then you get bored of it. Like, I know it sounds weird, you know, like, well, if it's a favorite food and I have access to it, why would I not want to eat it? But if you eat too much of it, you get burnt out of it. With that being said, I love pizza, and I can eat pizza every day for the rest of my life and be happy. When I was in my second college, I I did that. I had pizza every day for dinner, and it was great. Never got bored of it. Some was better than others, you know, like I would have, there was one, I don't remember what it was, but I think it said it was like a hamburger pizza. A cheeseburger pizza, there we go. And, it had pickles on it, and that's when I realized pickles should never go on a pizza. It makes pizza too acidic. I don't know if any of you feel the same. I know that the whole big debate is, you don't put pineapple on pizza, that is gross. Which, by the way, I love pineapple on pizza, so fight me. Hawaiian pizza is some of the best pizza I've ever had. It's one of my go-tos. Sorry, not sorry. Man, where did I lost chicken wings. Rip. Sorry, Bender. I had one of my or instructors rather, when I was in Arizona, he loved chicken wings. And he would frequently refer to, if you'd never used a if you never properly announced what you were measuring, so if you were to say measuring voltage, for example, and you were to say, oh yeah, that's 13, he would look at you and, 13 what, chicken wings? Like, this guy loved his chicken wings. We're doing this again. I messed up somehow, somewhere, some way. Okay, thank God. I thought I did it again. I was like, no. No. It can't be. Honey. Apple. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going back to Arizona. I have a birthday trip planned in October. And I just think Arizona is a great place. If you've never been, I would highly recommend it. If you're a city person, like I am. Growing up in a small city, small town rather, I hated it. I just can't live in a small town. It's not for me. Okay, this pizza goes somewhere. I found the somewhere. The human body has 30 trillion cells and 38 trillion bacteria. Damn. Alright, ramen. I can't wait to come back to this and go, now what? Why can't I fit this? WC toilet cleaner, huh? Bento. I'm pretty sure I heard about bento growing up. Again, I don't know exactly what it is, but I've at least heard about it. I got to go. Oh, come on, field. Okay, mini speaker right there. Papaya. Some cake. Why is the cake in this kind of a package? Shouldn't it be in like a more sturdier package? I'm pretty sure whenever I got a packaged cake, it's in like a plastic one at least. Okay, so right there. Need a quack. And salmon roll. Okay. Thinking about taking a shower when I'm done. Then taking my dad out for a bit. I don't know if he's listening, so I can't be too loud about this, but so my dad recently beat cancer, and what we're gonna do to celebrate is my mom's making a my dad is, I think he's somewhere around the house right now, so I can't be too loud, but he is cancer free, and to celebrate, we're doing a ice cream bar for dinner. I'm an adult, but to have ice cream for dinner. How does that make y'all feel? All of you people out there who, oh, if you're a manly man, you shouldn't be doing this. Dude, I hated those posts where it's like, you know, all those, if you're a real man, you should never eat candy. Or something like that, and it's like, shut up and eat a Snickers, dude. If you don't want to eat candy, that's your deal. But I will eat all the Reese's you give me. Nah, you're not a real man then. Well, a real man doesn't listen to other men about not being a man. A real man defines what a real man is. Aha. Miniature aspiciature. Okay. Pears. Pear. Okay, there are evidently only a few pears left. ABC book to wrap up this arm. And pears, I need to go by hand. Where are the pears? Barely missed it. Hey, it worked. It did the thing. In Oklo, Gabon, traces remain of natural nuclear fission that happened long before human built nuclear power plants. Why you no work? Oh no, I did it again. I keep doing it, man. I just keep doing it. Okay, baby body wash. Grabby. Grabby. Grab all these little cans. Here in a bit, we'll get a new sticker, probably, hopefully, maybe. Yeah! Crab sticks. They're totally not fish or seafood or meat, you know. They're only crab sticks. It's only animals from the sea that tend to be made out of meat. Why would they be a meat or a seafood, right? Does not make any sense whatsoever. Okay, bear with me here. Where did we mess up? Where did I mess up? Parmesan Reggiano. Okay. Lordy. Ah, that was the wrong ability. I'll come back to this. Oh, no. Oops. Oh my god. It's all coming back to me, man. All the times I fluffed up. That there's only 2. Okay. Not bad. Okay, that's into that cereal. Great. Watermelon. Can. Okay. Watermelon. We're almost at the 1,000 away from being done. That's crazy. Okay, pizza, cheese. Okay, and if I saw correctly, there should be a last box of chibi. Yep. Burger King Premium Beer. Alright. Oh, not alright. Okay, let's go through them. Got the latch, ratchet, driver kit, earbuds, another kit. Oh, no, those are the wrong earbuds. One of these things is not like the other. Well, in this case, aha, I see. Where did it go? Where did that controller go? Okay. Alright, now that all that's done. Hey! We take that. Thumb shot. Get on the sake. Grab all the cheese. And wrap up with these faces. Parmesan grated cheese. Yeah, sticker. A magnetar flare once released more energy than 0.1 seconds than the sun emits in 100,000 years. God damn, it's a strong flare. And god damn, I messed up again. Alright, let's go through one by one. Saki. Okay. So it's not the crab sticks. I know those are crab sticks are fine. Is it the eggs? No, eggs are good. 6-month age cheddar, maybe? No, that's good. Aha! Ugh. Let's get this stuff taken care of. I'm tired of looking at it. Tired of it being near over here. Stomping all over it. Alright, so we got some toothpaste, goes there. Butter. Tomato. Oh no, the butter went pop. That means I messed up the butter too. Mother and child. Pet this. So close. Okay, noodles, 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 noodles. Vodka. No, don't tell me I messed up this again too. Damn it, dude. Well, this is small. Okay, there we go. And that was small enough. It was easy for me to look through and evaluate my life's choices. Get your ass back here. Love to hear it. This is so satisfying. Just being able to just throw and watch it. Such a satisfying mechanic. Burger King Premium Beer. feature. The dynamics right there. And ramen. Love to hear that. Ooh, the double. The triple. The triple double? Quadruple? Nah. There's gonna be a statistician out there talking about the odds of that, right? Alright, bam. Screw kit, screw kit, screw kit. Botanically, a strawberry is not a berry, and the dots on that side are each tiny fruit. Oh, that's interesting. That actually is interesting. You learn something new every day. Let's clear out this ham pastry now. Ugh. Yep. Okay, is this one messed up? Brr. Frozen mixed vegetables. Are there any of those in here? No. Oh, right here. Okay, perfect. Great, delicious. Grab one of these chicken wings. Flat cable. And finish up with this here yogurt. Alright. Hiya! Hacha! No, I missed. Insert Wario. Oh, I missed. There isn't that many Wario or Mario memes in general, but I feel like that's gonna be like the biggest one. The Wario. Oh, I missed. Although that sounded more like a Mr. Krabs mixed with Wario. I missed Mr. Squidward. Okay, come to me. Beautiful. Wrap that up. Okay, sugar. Ham. Butter. Beer. Garlic. Garlic. Dish soap. Beer. Wine. Gel. Potato balls. No, I don't bounce off. I know what that means. Why? Dude, why you gotta bounce off, dude? The drink, the soap. Drop this right here. Burger King Premium Beer. I'm gonna miss saying that. It just rolls off the tongue so nicely, right? Burger King Premium Beer. The Great Pyramid was made in about 2.3 million stone blocks. Prosciutto, chili sauce. Okay, these headphones are not set up, so I messed up again. Ay, ay, ay. Claro phone case, Claro phone case. Okay. Liqueur. Pasta. Vase. Bento. Burger King Premium Beer. Yeah, making progress. I wish I had these kind of shots. Like, if I could just throw something and have it go wherever I want, that would just be beautiful. Okay, is that the end of the mode there now? No, there. Let's go. Ooh. The duration of all skills, the duration is increased by 20%. Beautiful, man. Tell me you're better. Butter. Alright. Let's look through and see where we messed up again. Swiss Gruyere cheese. Take care of the rest of this yogurt. Parmigiano. Do we have any more Parmigiano anywhere? Nope. Okay. Oishi milk I think is fine. I will say, even if I was properly organized, I doubt this would make much of a difference because I wouldn't know what I have done. I'm just gonna if it's there we go. I'm just gonna move everything that's done to this side. Bear with me, everyone. This is gonna take a minute. I'm doing a little bit of organizing, right? Alright. So how's everyone's summer going, huh? It's going pretty good for me. We're having good weather. Hopefully it persists because the plan for the day is to have, you know, the celebration outside. Just because there's going to be more room. We're going to have a pretty full house today. Now, you see what I just did there? I nudged a bit and ruined the buttermilk. $4 for that little bit of yogurt? Good lord. This store is a scam, isn't it? I guess it is a pretty thick looking container. So it's probably not that bad, but it still feels pretty pricey, doesn't it? Okay, Parmesan. Okay, now we know this freezer is fully done. let's wrap up all of this and